So this exercise is called a wrist car or a controlled articular rotation. The idea of the car, obviously, is that you're going to come on the outside of your range of motion and slowly move through that range of motion. So for the wrist, the elbows are going to be bent to 90 degrees. If you can rest your wrist onto your thigh or somewhere comfortable, a countertop, it's going to be better. But if you have a little bit of room, because obviously you will want to get into extension, that's best. So you're going to start with your palm up. You're going to come up into as much flexion of the wrist as you can, making sure that you're not bending from the knuckles to get that flexion. You're trying to keep the hand as straight as possible, just motion through the wrist. Then you're gonna deviate towards your ulna, slowly come around into extension, and again, very slow motions. You can see my hands are even shaking as I come through. When you come into extension, you're gonna come into as much extension and radial deviation as you can, and then work in that radial deviated position up into flexion. A great way of testing whether you're doing this correctly, you can put something like a watch on your hand or something that you can balance on your forearm. As you come through these motions, your forearm should be facing right up at the ceiling. So you shouldn't be doing this kind of thing. So if you're doing the exercise and you have whatever you're balancing on falling off, that's not how you want to do it. So just like you did all these wrist exercises in a supinated position with your arm, you can also do it in a pronated position. So same idea, come up into extension, rotate out, nice stiff fingers, come around into flexion, into radial deviation, and then up into extension again. You may find in this position it's a little bit harder to maintain that pronated or that arm down type position, but just fight through some of those sort of sticking points, come through the movement slowly. This is a great way of restoring strength and releasing apprehension from your wrist joint.